interval. Woo! Please welcome on the stage, my friend and yours. You're gonna love him. It's Michael Clarke, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Clarke.
Hello, I'm Mike. I want to talk to you about travel. Now, can you give me a big cheer if you've been to London? Yay! Hey, you passed the sanity test. I've been to London as well, would you believe it? And I went there a couple of weeks ago and I saw the, you might have seen them as well, the climate change protesters. Yeah. Extinction Rebellion. Now give me a cheer if you're against total environmental apocalypse. Yay! Great cause, isn't it? It's a fantastic cause that they had, but I really think that they missed a trick in targeting Oxford Circus, because why the hell didn't they close down Leicester Square? I mean, you only have to spend 5 minutes there to realise that every other person there has just come off a Boeing 747 that morning and created enough CO2 to bring the sea level up by 6 inches. And that doesn't even include Emma Thompson. But I don't want to get it tourist. I mean, in this this age of fake news and so on, we want to engage with each other and love and world peace and so on. But I think if you bring somebody round the world on a plane to visit London, you should give them an experience that is something actually to do with London and not absolutely fuck all to do with it. I mean, what I think of Leicester Square, Extinction Rebellion should have just put a massive, great anaerobic digester in the middle and filled it full of all the mindless shit that goes on around there. I mean, it's a great capital of history and culture, and what does Leicester Square stand for? It's the home of the levitating Yoda. Have you seen him? Yeah, he sits there, doesn't he? And it wouldn't be too bad if his trick wasn't so shit. But everybody knows that underneath his loincloth, he's sat on some metal frame, and it's all been held up with the metal umbrella on the side, don't they? Or maybe, sorry, just forget I said that. And Leicester Square is full of things that you don't see anywhere else in London, isn't it? I mean, you don't go on your way to the tube, Hounslow West, 7 o'clock in the morning, and think, there's something wrong here, there's no human beatbox. There's a man bending balloons into dogs. And then there's those people you never see anywhere else, the people in high-vis vests. What do you call them? They give directions to tourists in Leicester Square. You always see them in pairs. That's it. The police! you never ever see the police anywhere else in London, do you? Especially not when there's a crime. And the whole place is geared up to make you think that you're somewhere else. I mean, there's American blockbusters and the cinemas, there's casinos that make you think you're in Las Vegas, and then there's the ultimate tourist destination in Leicester Square. You know where it is, you've seen it, it's opposite the Danish Lego experience, it's got the Swiss clock outside, it's M&M's World. Now what the fuck has M&M's World got to do with London? I mean, what the fuck has M&M's World got to do with anywhere? Or anything apart from the rising epidemic of childhood diabetes. I mean, I went on holiday to London. Oh, did you see Buckingham Palace? No. Did you go and see Shakespeare's Globe? No. Did you go on that cable car that goes from the middle of nowhere to the arse end of nowhere? No. Did you go and see the London Museum of Sewing Machines in Belém? No. But I did see a 6-foot-high, bright blue, sugar-coated chocolate posing on a pretend zebra crossing. I mean, it's like if I went to Rome and I said, I'm going to give the Colosseum and the Sistine Chapel a miss because I've got a chance of getting a selfie with a man dressed as a giant Mars bar. And speaking of food, what do they get in Leicester Square? I mean, you've got Burger King, TGI Fridays, Garfunkel's, About the only British experience that you get there is the Wetherspoons. And that's a place where a full English breakfast means 5 pints of cut-price Fosters before 9 o'clock in the morning. But you might say people don't come to the West End because of food and gastronomy. They come because of the theatre and our wonderful British thespians treading the boards. And so what do you see? You go down Shaftesbury Avenue. Thriller about a dead American paedophile. Mamma Mia about going on holiday in Greece with songs by a dead Swedish pop group. And Les Miserables. Well, that's just fucking French. Thank you very much.